With all the rumours out there that Archie and Lilibet are fake, you would think that Meghan Markle would do everything that she possibly could to prove that those rumours are false, right? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness. Yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because the rumours continue to persist that Lilibet and Archie are actually fake, that they don't exist, that they're not real. Now, one of my friends on YouTube, Meghan's Mole, if you're not subscribed to her, do it right now. She is a big proponent of this theory, of this conspiracy theory, that Archie and Lilibet are not real, going so far to actually renaming them as Invisibet and Archificial. Now, we all know that in May, it'll be the anniversary of the Invictus Games, that then Prince Harry is actually going to come back to the UK to celebrate that particular milestone, right? Well, yeah. Looks like Megsy's not going to be coming with Archie and Lilibet over a particular major fear. Now, why would that be? Well, you know, she is less sure about spending more time in the UK, particularly after the date of the service was published, causing her to have doubts over her children's safety. Source telling OK Magazine, it's now got to the point where Meghan doesn't want to come to the UK with the children. She just doesn't feel safe. She's blaming it on the, quote, lack of security, guys. The situation is now about whether the family should attend with increased security or Harry should go it alone. Hazza has reportedly begged Megsy to reconsider, pleading with her saying, I don't want to do this alone. Source claiming that Hazza doesn't want to keep making solo trips to the UK. He'd prefer it if the entire family made regular visits to see his family and build bridges. But there's so much going on behind the scenes that it just isn't possible at the moment. Both Harry and Meghan were planning to come to the UK, but when the exact time and date of their appearance were made public, she started to rethink that idea. Now, we're going to get onto that in a moment, with the whole date being made public and her freaking out, being like, oh my God, think of the security! What about the children? But this is the thing, right? Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. She was never, ever gonna come in May for the Invictus Games milestone celebration anniversary situation. Never gonna happen. And she was never gonna come with the children at all. She's just using, as far as I'm concerned, this lack of a security as an excuse for her not to come with Archie and Lilibet. However, this is the thing. She's shooting herself in the foot. And why am I saying that? Well, with the rumours continuing to persist that Archie and Lilibet aren't even real, that they don't exist, she actually came over to the UK with those children and they were seen and they were photographed and having a good time, this, that and the other, right? In a controlled environment that the parents obviously agreed to. That would shut down, I'd think, a lot of those rumours that they're fake. But this is the thing, right? Megsy, as far as I'm concerned at this point, is refusing to prove that Lilibet and Archie are real by refusing to travel to the UK with them so that they could actually be seen. Do you see where I'm coming from there? And somehow she's using this excuse of, oh, well, what about the security for not coming? But as we all know, when Prince Hazza wants to come back to the UK, he can have the security, potentially, but he has to apply to Ravik, to the Home Office, 28 days before coming, for them then to assess and figure out what kind of level of security is required for that particular visit. So it's not like automatically as soon as they come to the UK, there's not going to be any security at all. They've just got to apply to it. That is it, right? So Megsy turning around and saying, oh, I'm not going to come to the UK because of security risk, this, that and the other is absolutely BS. And like I said, she's doing herself no favours by refusing to come back to the UK with Archie and Lilibet. As far as I'm concerned, she's refusing to prove that Archie and Lilibet are real. Now, just as a side note here, I do believe they're real. I do believe they exist, okay? This rumour, I'm just not for it, so I'm just going to kind of put that out there, right? But yeah, this is the thing, the articles, the news coming out of Team Sussex is essentially hammering on this notion that, Hazard will only bring Meghan, Archie and Lilibet to UK on one condition. That, they get the security they expect. That they get the security that they think that they are entitled to. Paid by guess who? Me and you guys in the UK watching right now. Yeah, taxpayer funded because, that they're essentially immense freeloaders, right? Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But yeah, let's get on to the timing of it all because, earlier on in this video, right, reportedly, Megxie was freaking out saying, I'm not going to come to the UK with Archie and Lilibet now because it's been leaked the exact date that we're going to be there, this, that and the other. Yeah, this is all BS as far as I'm concerned. And let me show you why. And again, it's furthering my point that as far as I'm concerned, Megxie is refusing to prove that Archie and Lilibet are real by refusing to come to the UK in May for the Invictus Games anniversary event, right? So here we go. We're going back to Princess Catherine, okay? And reports were coming through beginning of this month on the 1st of April that the video where she announced that she was diagnosed with cancer was rushed by Kensington Palace after her diagnosis had leaked. But guess what? Literally a day after, April the 2nd, all right? Oh, no! Oh! Prince Hazard now is all of a sudden concerned over a serious security risk after the date of his UK return was leaked. So, with Princess Catherine having to rush this video out because, of a potential diagnosis leak, so she had to beat them to it, right, reportedly. Oh, yeah, no, the Sussexes had to try one up on Princess Catherine, right, and be like, oh, no, our date of our UK return has been leaked because of a serious security risk. And they're doing that a day after this report. Coincidence? I don't think so. However, this is the problem, right? Back on the 6th of March, so over a month ago, it was confirmed that Prince Hazard was set to return to the UK in May for the Invictus Games service, right? Now, you might be thinking, well, hang on a minute, it only says May, it doesn't say the exact date, right? Oh, well, 27th of March, okay, date Prince Harry will return to the UK is revealed. So, over a week earlier, over a week before, Prince Hazard is like, oh my goodness, there's a risk. My return date has been leaked. A week before, he was like completely going nuts over it. Yeah, the date was already confirmed. You would have thought he would have absolutely gone nuts on the day of the 27th, or at the very latest, the 28th, right? But no. It was confirmed on the 27th of March that he was going to come May the 8th for the 10th anniversary service to be held at St. Paul's Cathedral. But this is the thing, right? He will have some explaining to do if he does not come back to the UK for the 10-year anniversary of the Invictus Games. Tom Quinn, speaking to the Mirror, says, barring a major upset, Harry will certainly return to the UK for the Invictus Games in May. It's his baby. If he decides not to come, it will take some explaining, because everyone will assume it's because he doesn't want the awkwardness of having to meet his brother or having to choose not to meet him. But this is the thing, right? Not only will Hazard have some explaining to do, but Megxie will do as well, as far as I'm concerned. Because at the end of the day, she is always there, front and centre, by his side when it comes to any Invictus Games event, to my knowledge, right? The 1 year to go Invictus Games for Vancouver, Whistler in Canada, she was there. The Invictus Games last year in Germany, she was there, right? She don't come to this 10-year anniversary one. Yeah, she's got some explaining to do as well. And as far as I'm concerned, if she doesn't come with Lilibet and Archie, as originally reported she would do, then at the end of the day, she's shooting herself in the foot, because she's then refusing, as far as I'm concerned, to prove that Lilibet and Archie are real by refusing to come back to the UK with them so that they can, again, with the parents' agreement in terms of the environment and everything like that, for them to be photographed, to show the world, yes, they are real, to then hopefully put those rumours to rest. She don't come to the UK with the children, then she's refusing to prove that the children are real. And she's shooting herself in the foot, and she is then contributing to these rumours persisting and continuing as they are at the moment on the internet. Do you see where I'm coming from here? With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 1 million so we can get the gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Archie, Lilibet and Megsy, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.